Okay, so it's been quite some time since I talked about the M2 Mac Mini on the channel, and that's because I'm always out on the go and I'm using my MacBook Air. But when I get home and I just want to chill in my home studio, I'm using my M2 Mac Mini with my 32-inch 4K Samsung M8 monitor, and the setup has been awesome. But how has this held up a year and a half later? Let me tell you, the build, first of all, it's great. It has enough ports for me. It has a tooth, and I can't really pull it up because there's not enough. It's plugged in, and I guess there's not. I guess I tried doing some sort of cable management, so it's not really. There's no extra leeway for the cables to come out, but nonetheless. Two Thunderbolt 4 ports on this M2. There's an M2 Pro that has a little bit more ports, two USB-A ports, an HDMI, gigabit Ethernet, or a 10 gigabit Ethernet port. This also has a fan. My MacBook Air doesn't. Regardless, though, I don't really need a fan for that for my use case. But it's really held up well. It's portable. I can take it with me everywhere. If you want to be like unique and have a different type of cool setup, and this is your machine, take this, take a portable display, take like a smaller keyboard, maybe this MX Mechanical mini keyboard can do it, take a trackpad or a mouse like this Logitech MX Master 3, and set it up wherever you go. I did and I'll leave a link in the description down below, a very different, unique type of video. And I know it's not ideal, but having a Mac Mini set up in your Tesla, again, it's not the ideal setup. I don't think anyone would do that, but it was just a nice, cool concept, I guess. But my point is, like, this is portable and you can take it with you wherever you go. So that's a huge thing. And, you know, throwing in my backpack and putting it back up and setting up, it's been solid. It's not too heavy. I just like how it's built. It's minimal and it's clean. But the important thing here that we want to talk about is the performance. How has this held up? I'm not going to talk about benchmarks. I don't do that stuff. I don't really go into benchmarks and all that. But for the past year and a half, every task that I've thrown at it, it's tackled with ease. Now, in my use, I've used it for photo and video editing. Some may use it for coding. Some may use it for the photo and video editing like myself. Some may use it for writing documents as well, because I also do that too. But the thing is, like, everyone's task on their machines are going to be different. So I can't really touch base on everyone's specific tasks, but I can share with you guys what I've done with mine. And again, photo, video editing has been great. Specifically, I've been using Final Cut Pro with my video editing, 2 to 3 streams of 1080p footage with a couple extra, transitions, effects, and all that stuff. It's tackled it at ease, no issues whatsoever, no stutters whatsoever. But recently, I kind of transitioned to and this is recent, the past couple months, I've transitioned my video editing to my M3 MacBook Air because I did upgrade the storage on that too, and I'm consistently out on the go, so I want to make sure I get work done during the day instead of waiting until nighttime to edit those videos. So my video editing part of my workflow for the YouTube business has kind of shifted to my M3 MacBook Air. So I'm occasionally maybe editing some videos here and there, but that's mostly shifted. But in the past year, it's tackled my other past videos. Now I'm mainly watching YouTube videos. I'm keeping track of my business though on Notion, using the M2 Mac Mini. So when I come home, I'll open up the Mac Mini and I'll have a YouTube video running. I'll have Notion on the other half, and I'll be getting some work done, planning for the following day. Usually I like to plan for the following week, what I'm gonna do in the next week. And that includes things like my walking to my deal, like if I need to pick up groceries, whether it's after work or whether it's on the weekends. I do write and fill or script my videos and video ideas as well. So I'm doing that all on my M2 Mac Mini. And again, no issues whatsoever. I also did use this last year in school before I did graduate, having multiple tabs open with Word docs, PowerPoints open. MacBook or Mac Mini didn't break a sweat. Again, though, in a day-to-day use, it tackles everything at ease. Now, just because I switched my video editing to my M3 MacBook Air, this still is capable of editing videos on Final Cut Pro. And having that 8 gigs of unified memory and 256 gigs of SSD, the base model, one would think, oh, it's not going to perform that great, and it has performed great. So if you're looking to start content and you need a machine that you don't want to break the bank, or if this is that machine you already have and you bought it for other reasons and you want to start making content too, and this is it, this is perfect to start. I think even like an M1 Mac Mini is perfect to start making content. You don't need to have the latest and greatest. Like, I don't even have the latest and greatest. Like, I don't have the maxed out MacBook Pro with the M3 Max chip or anything like that. I don't have the Mac Studio. I'm perfectly fine with this. This gets my work done. So here's the thing, whether your work consists of schoolwork and you're using it for PowerPoints, you're using it for Excel and Word files, you're going to be using it for Zoom calls and whatnot. You're going to be doing coding, web developing, photo, video editing, and other things that I didn't mention. I think the MacBook, or the Mac, I keep saying MacBook, the Mac Mini is a reliable machine. Now I want to touch base on who it's for. I think it's for home setups and for students who are fully online, and I was a fully online student, and I did graduate bachelor's in business administration, a concentrated technology management. So my business degree was fully online, but not all students are in person. Like, I was online and I didn't really need a laptop. I technically didn't need one, and I didn't need to go to school. So I was, fine with a home setup like this, even though now, I'm still out on the go because of work and whatnot. I'm out on the go, so I do carry M3 MacBook Air. But I was able to get a lot of my schoolwork done with just the M2 Mac Mini. However, Mac Mini I think is more for at-home casual use, looking for a desktop. You can potentially use it as a portable option because it's easy to carry, and you can use it with a keyboard, mouse, portable monitor. Again, that Tesla setup, it's a concept type of thing. No one's ever going to do it, but still pretty cool, right? But for many, that may not be the case. When it comes to the base model with this M2 Mac Mini, I think it's the perfect device to get into the Apple ecosystem, to get into Mac OS. Mac Mini starts at $599, the base model. I got it with a student discount for $499, and I think $499 for this is very good. Honestly, that's very good. Here's the thing though, just do keep in mind that with the introduction of the M4 chip inside the iPad Pro lineup, I think the M4 Mac Mini is around the corner. It's gonna come out soon, and may even come out as soon as WWDC 2024, who knows? Or maybe it just might come out after in like October or the November of 2024. We don't know, but it's going to be coming soon. M4 Mac Mini, I truly believe it's going to be coming soon. There are rumors indicating that it will. I'm not going to dive into exactly what those rumors are. But is there really a reason to wait for the M4 Mac Mini? Probably not, because this is how I see things. Like, if you're going to wait for a successor, then wait for the successor's successor. It's just a constant cycle of waiting for the successor to happen, waiting for the new thing to come out. Just don't wait, just go pick it up. $499 for the base model is perfect. And if you have a home setup and you're just looking for a home machine, Mac Mini is going to be it. It's got my approval. I'm very happy with this, and I can't wait to see what's next with the Mac Mini lineup. But in the meantime, I'm really happy with this purchase. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot. Will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Let's put this back where it belongs.